When it comes to canning foods, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach.
News 13's Victoria Dunkle is live in Hendersonville. And so, Victoria, different foods need different canning techniques.
Yeah, that's something I learned this morning, Holly and Jay, because, you know, if you're using certain fruits, they need to be canned one way. Certain vegetables that we used to can a different way, it's all changed. It's getting a little confusing, right? That's why Renay Knapp is here with me. She clears up the confusion for us so we can have delicious fruits and vegetables and pickles and jams all year round.
Right.
So what are some, this is what I remember my mom and my grandma using. And tell us about that.
This is the hot water bath, and this is used for fruits and for pickles and jams.
So if we're putting these peaches into the jar here,
right,
we would be loading this up and then putting them in there.
Right.
And that's the one where you have, how long does that take?
It depends on whatever you're canning.
Okay.
So that's why you need the reliable recipes such as My Blue Book or the So Easy to Preserve or even the USDA home canning guide.
They really do help answer your questions.
They do. And of course, you know, the extension offices, you know, in each of the counties can help also.
That's right. They've got great folks like Renee who's answering these questions. What is this little doodad?
This is a bubble remover. And of course, each of the vegetables have air in the plant tissues, but you want to remove as much of the liquid,
like these little pockets here.
I haven't filled it up yet with liquid, but you can see where there is going to be some air pockets there. So vegetables need to be done in the pressure canner.
Okay, I'm going to show them popping a little air bubble out for you. There we go. So we let it out, just like that.
That's right.
Now we're moving over here to the vegetables, and they go into this pressure canner.
Right. There's two types of pressure canners. There's the weighted gauge and then the dial gauge. Either one is your preference. You know, they're both safe to use, just as long as you use them correctly.
Got to follow the rules on that too.
Right.
And that would be our peas. I remember snapping green beans till my fingers about fell off when I was a little girl. But the end results, you can't beat home canned green beans in my book.
No.
So you're going to be teaching this tonight at 6:30 right here. And this is part of 2 workshops you're doing with the folks over at ECO. What's the response when people come to you and ask to be part of this and stuff? What you know, the end result?
They're very excited, you know, and you know, going through a class like this does help to alleviate a lot of fears that they have. You know, so many people are so afraid of the pressure canner, but after, you know, we go through the steps and everything.
All right, we're going to take a look at some of the end results when we come back in our next half hour. And if you're interested in being part of the workshop today, still has some seats available. You need to call the ECO office, and we've got all that information waiting for you at WLOS.com. Click on more info. Reporting live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.